Hey, everybody. Welcome to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And day advanced water fasting challenge. Okay. So we're going to be going through different questions that people have sent in. And you can send in your questions for the advanced water fasting challenge, or you can send in emotional questions. Questions matter because you matter. Okay. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be going to Yakuma. Yakuma is a very spiritual sanctuary, and it is mind blowing. We were there this morning. We took a walk, you around and just showing you where we're going to be doing the training. I'm going to show you where people are going to be glamping. Okay, that's glamorous camping. Okay, and I'm going to show you where they're going to be staying. I'm going to show you the pool. The water is warm and it's a cenote. There's live turtles that are in there. They're not snapping turtles, so don't worry. Okay, we're going to have 30 people coming for this 21-day course. You could come down just for the whole life coach certification if you wanted. That's 8 days. Or you could come down for the 11-day Wolfe Non-Surgical. But you know what? To get the real deal, a whole life practitioner, it's learning how to master the mind and the body as a whole. And I promise you, you know what? We're not just going to give you the adventure of a lifetime. I hope I can say this, but I really do believe that our emotional training, our nutritional training, our detox training, and of course, the Wolfe Non-Surgical, I don't think it gets better. I've spent 40 years, not honestly, 40 years in the business. And excuse me, but when I got out of school, by the time I was only 26 years old, I said, this isn't working for me. Okay. I appreciated everything I learned, science and the body. But, as far as what I learned in school about nutrition, what I learned in school about body work, okay, look at, I even got doctor acupuncture, which I do today. I'm trying to say that the whole thing about life is this. You better learn how to master your own mind, your own body. And the other thing is, if you've always wanted to be a practitioner, okay, all right, this is your opportunity. And I'm telling you, this is your opportunity to do it. Society tells us all the time that here's the rules, follow the rules. Guess what? I've bent them and I've even broken them. And the reality is that society says what it wants to say because it wants everybody doing what it wants to do. And the reality is I don't really believe that you can become your authentic self. I don't believe that you can unleash the genius from within or the practitioner from within if you're going to live by their rules. Understand something. It's all about passion and purpose. And every day I get up, I have passion and purpose beyond belief. And I'm not just saying this. You come with me for 21 days. I can't fake a personality for 21 days. And anybody that's been to our trainings will tell you what I tell you, I live. There's nothing fake about it. And you know what? I get it. Fake it till you make it, because repetition is the art of life. And the reality is, you know what? You got to repeat something 10,000 times to make it a prominent, dominant thought. And that's what I've done with all my teachings. And I want to teach you the strategies, the protocols. I want you to find out how you can hack your life on all levels. And I mean on all levels. Because if you think you're going to follow the herd and get something different, you're not. And if you want something different in your life, then the first thing is you need to be different. So if you want to be different, you better find something that's different. I mean, really different, because that's the uniqueness of life. And, I might not be your difference, but please be your own detective. Do your research. Find out what makes you happy and understand something. That's what it's all about. Passion, purpose, happiness. And that's the only place that you're truly going to find health. Okay? So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to answer some questions that I couldn't the other day. And I just want everybody to know there that tomorrow I'll be doing another Q&A, and I'll pick a beautiful spot somewhere here on the beach. I would have done it today, but the reality is We got back here late. We started a little late. You know what it's like when you're in Mexico, a little late, a little later, but we're here. Okay. I'm going to start with the questions and I'm going to go through them. And then if you've got questions, please send them in and Tara will send them to me. You can send them to Facebook. You can go on Intercom or you can go on YouTube. Or if you wanted, you could call the office and tell them what your question is and then they will let me know. How's that? Okay. All right. So let me see here. Let me go back. I just have to find them. Okay. Okay, let's start with the first one. So Ruth says, why are so many people dying? You say no COVID-19. Then what is your view on this matter? Now, this is a personal view. I'm not telling you to have any different view. You have the view that you want. Because, see, you have to understand that my beliefs create my perception of the world. My beliefs create my perception of health and everything else. And understand something. Ruth, if I were to get into this in depth with you, the reality is, Ruth, that the 99.999999996 of you is the invisible part of you, which is your spirit. And I honor my spirit. And I understand that vibration is everything. And if I vibrate low as a virus, then I'm going to be in trouble, aren't I? Okay, so understand, you might not be getting what I'm saying, but the reality is negative emotions cause negative feelings, which cause negative vibrations that bring your energy down, that bring your vibration down. Listen, I know that just the way I act, I end up pissing some people off. You know, he's too sure of himself. You know, this is what it is. You know what? Don't get angry for having different beliefs, and I'm not going to get angry at you for having different beliefs. You can believe that we're not stronger than a virus. You can believe that this virus is different than last year's and the year before. But if you actually were to go to doctors, the thousands of doctors that are protesting COVID-19, because is there a COVID-19? Yes. Do I believe that it's taking down tens of thousands of people and taking their lives? No. Everybody I talk to, I go, so what was the problem? Well, he was 40 years old, but he did have a heart problem. He was 50 years old, but yes, he was addicted to drugs. He was an alcoholic. Yes, he smoked a lot. Yes, my father was 70 and he had diabetes and he had heart disease, but he died of COVID. So I'm not telling you that people don't die of the cold and the flu, because when your immune system gets so weak, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, do you actually think that these people would have lived longer if we didn't have COVID-19? Well, you know what? I think they would have, and I'll tell you why, mostly. And this is just my personal opinion. I'm not coming from a professional point of view right now. And that's this. Stress is the greatest killer on this planet. You know, you can take 10 people and they're all from the same family. Some of them have a drug addiction, some are alcoholics, some of them are angry at the world, some of them have dysfunctional relationships with themselves and their family. And understand, they all came from the same family. Some will live to this age, some will live to this age. And I truly believe that your personality creates your reality, and creating the reality of sickness and health is the biggest part of that. So let's put it this way. If I were to buy into all of that which is on TV and which the majority of the population actually believe, oh my gosh, would I be here in Mexico? Would I be creating the most amazing, empowering certification training in the world? And if I believed like everyone else believes, then I would believe that I can't take someone and train them to be an amazing practitioner in 21 days. I'd also believe that too. So understand something, and I need you to get this. It's your beliefs that make your world and shape your world. And why don't you talk to the tens of thousands of doctors, like I said, and very high respected doctors, and they're going to tell you that this is not good, that we should be isolating the old, the sick. And guess what? What else should we be doing? If they would allow me, I would give my time for free. And I would give my time for free, my energy for free. And I would do a Google or a Zoom online every day for every person that is home and ill. And I would be teaching them how to detoxify their colon, how to detoxify their liver, how to do the Braveheart 4 self-loving pillars, looking in the mirror, changing the way you think about yourself, the way you look at yourself, doing the Braveheart Love Band Life Band, connecting to your breath. What about having just 2 or 3 good bowel movements a day instead of backing the waist up? I mean, what if we were to go and create the perfect day, an emotional and physical level for everyone from the minute they woke up, before they even opened their eyes, until